Right. I have come on for a quickie. So good friend of ours, me and Jon, Steve, owns and operates Defiant. Obviously, a lot of you will know that name by now. He's very well established in the UK and across Europe, and working with gyms closely, working with third parties closely, events, big name, big dreams. Yeah. He's a good lad. And Jon and I have been for a little while, obviously, thinking about like t-shirts and kind of breaching our way into the apparel kind of side of stuff. So I've been talking to Steve, and we had a really good idea earlier in the week. Good morning, Megatron. I know you're at Herdfest, aren't you? How's it going? I hope it's going well. It looks amazing. Looks amazing. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Steve. Like I said, Defiance, like working with Pedro at Coffee Pods and Wads, Sentinel, Colton, Savon over here, working with Vindicate, obviously, getting all their stuff over here. It makes a lot of sense to do that. Shawnee boy, hope you're well. Top of the morning. So yeah, like I said, Steve's working with all the big names. Yeah, big names. And we had this idea early in the week. We've been after an idea that's going to really propel us forward. And you know, Jon and I, you know that we don't take ourselves too seriously. We're the most unprofessional professionals in the game. That's our claim to fame. And let me take you back. So Sean, this might ring true with you, I reckon. How old are you? Remind me how old you are. You can call me Jake. It's fine. You don't have to call me that. Hello, Kenneth. Early 2000s. So are you? Oh, thank you, Mug. Thank you, Megs. Right. Okay. Might be a bit too old for you, but I reckon you'll like this idea. Okay, you don't have to be older to appreciate this. So early 2000s, company called French Connection. I'm not sure the Americans. You might know it, you might not. And there was a company called French Connection, and they did a range called French Connection UK, shortened for FC UK. And it was a good movie originally, Ken. That's a great shout. It was a very good movie, The French Connection. But French Connection is a fashion apparel, a fashion house. I think it's French. And yeah, it was FC UK, and I loved. Yeah, so Sean does know about it. My mum loved the t-shirts for us as like teenagers. So I was 15 in 2000, and I was at the right age just when it came out. So they had a range of t-shirts, right? And it would have FC UK, and these t-shirts would have phrases and sayings on them, and they were sold. They were mainstream, and you would see anyone from sort of, I don't know, a teenager upwards to adults wearing these t-shirts, and they were massive. It was this huge thing in the early 2000s. We're talking 20, 25 years ago, right? Now, me and Steve and Jon were talking about kind of what we can go with. And the idea came to us. And it seemed too good of an idea to leave it and park it and not run with it. And what we have decided to run with is I'm going to share it with you now. Steve, one of Steve's many talents and many offers as a business with Defiant is to host gyms, brands, whatever you, events, whatever you call it, host them with their own unique URL, and have collections and options and choices, and to host apparel. So just like with Pedro's got his own site via Defiant, where you go on, you choose your garment, you choose your sizing, you pay for it on that site, and it is fulfilled directly to you as the user from Steve himself. It is an incredible, incredible tool. Ken, you may have nailed it. Now, what we've done, we've got one of these sites, and here we go. So this is how the sites look. So we've obviously got our logo at the top with Defiant next to it. Now we've got crop tops for the ladies and certain men, t-shirts available. So t-shirts and crop tops. Now we can get inventive with this. However, let me pick one. Let's go with this one, for example. Let's go. Let's see. Select options. So that one says, I like it hard as CF UK, because of course CrossFit UK is CF UK. So we've got that options. We've got one of my favorites, which is CF UK like Lucy. So you can go on there. You can choose your size on there. Goes to XXL. You can choose your color, ladies and gents. So there are different colorways available as options. So you can choose different colors. You don't have to go for the color that we've got listed here. However, this is our first outing into the apparel industry. You are kind of, Ken, you are one of the smartest people we all know. So don't ever knock yourself there. So we wanted to come on live just to show off, just to big up Steve and the Defiant Massive with how quickly things can be turned around. So we had this idea earlier in this week, and already we've got a site and they are ready to go. So what we're going to do, again, like I said, it's just a quick call today, just to come on and just to talk about this, to get this idea out there live, and we're going to get this posted on Instagram soon. It would be really cool if you could share and promote this and get it out there, because we really want to hit the ground running with these t-shirts. Now, I know if we get people sharing this, especially in the UK, if we get our scene on this, people will see these. Anyone over a certain age. Now, Sean, obviously, you said you were 30. Sean is 30 and he's well aware of this brand. Now, as people go away from 30 upwards, so I'm 40, as you all know. I was 15 when these t-shirts came out. For me, these are like retro cut, yeah? And if this was another brand selling these, I'd be all over these. Now, anyone slightly older than me, you got the Ibiza scene from like anyone that's 45 upwards. They were massively, massively into these things as well. It was all over Europe. People thought these were really cool. Now, if we get these out into the ether, if we spread the love on Instagram, I am certain if we can get all the gyms, if we can get the UK, specifically the UK, because it was a big thing in the UK, if we can get this out here, we are going to have thousands of people wearing these t-shirts over the next few months. And I really want that to happen, because I love this idea. And I think it can be a little bit of decent advertising out there for CrossFit UK to get these done. So please, yeah, Ken, I will add the link in the show notes. What I can do is copy. I will put it in the notes after this. There's the link in there, but I know sometimes we can't really click through the link, can we? I'll tell you what I might be able to do. Hold the horses. Have a chat amongst yourselves. Oh, no, pause. There we go. Wrong thing. Let's go. Let's go to let's go YouTube. I might be able to if I go no, I can't. Well, hopefully that hopefully that link works. Anyway, there we go. Oh, awesome. That's great to hear. Good bit of feedback there. Thank you. That link is working out and everything's on there. Brilliant. So Ken, obviously don't feel you have to buy anything, but what would really be cool is if you can just try it, see if you can select your options, see if it all works for you over in the US of A, the greatest country on earth. If you can let us know if that can work for you, that would be amazing. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. So yeah, we're gonna get this cracking today. We're gonna get it out in the ether. As many people as we can sharing it on stories and the post and all that stuff. I reckon we can hit the ground running with these. So let us know what you reckon. And yeah, that's basically what we popped on for. So appreciate your time, everyone. Thanks. And you can go back to watching Herd Fest now. I watched it earlier on before I had to pick my daughter up from dance recital and boy from rugby. But there we go. Jon is out with his son at the moment, so that's why he couldn't jump on. He was very eager to, but he's tied up with family. So wanted to get it out there before we go away. But Steve, rocking the show again. Everyone in our industry is becoming more and more aware of how incredible Defiant really is, and we're going to go further with it. So thanks for joining me, guys. That was a quick one, 10 minutes, kind of like a Hiller one. But yeah, cheers. Appreciate your time, guys, and I'll see you later.